Hey there, Tamir from Fibonaccis-Traders.com here with the midnight market recap. Let's get started digging the charts. SPY all the way to 400, and now for this 400 we are looking left from support to resistance, and now again resistance, and basically throughout past 2 weeks, SPY is bouncing up and down from the 390 towards the 400. Short week. Tomorrow is the last day of the week. We have also Friday half day, but I expect nothing moving during Friday. So let's see tomorrow if bulls can really push price towards this trend line. This trend line goes all the way to January 22, to the penny of April 22, to the penny of August 22, and now let's see bulls retesting this trend line again. One candle at a time, one day at a time, managing risk, following price. QQQ, same goes here, basically moving sideways in the past 2 weeks from the 280 towards the 293, and even more tight price action from the 281 to the 287 area. 281 important support, 287 important resistance. Let's see if bulls can close the week above the 286 and maybe going all the way to 293. IWM also moving sideways, multiple dojis. If we go to the weekly, we can see that this trend line here is holding the short-term uptrend, and now we have an inside week. I believe it will not break to the downside or to the upside during tomorrow, so we will have to wait for next week on the IWM. Dow Jones continuing to be the strongest of them all, breaking up and above this important 340 area, and we might get December going all the way to this trend line here. VIX, as we said, we want VIX to close this gap, since this downtrend of the VIX started few weeks ago and we identified this downtrend. We said there are no open gaps on the VIX, and there we go. This gap here got filled, and now let's see if market can push VIX towards the 19 area, or we will get some kind of a bounce on the VIX. So always keep your eyes on the VIX. Natural gas continuation to the upside since breaking this 675 area. As we said, we waited for this 675 area to get broken to the upside, and then we took swing long on oil. And again, not recommendation to take any action for trading or investing of any kind. Always do your own due diligence. And now trend line are the true support and resistance area for price action. High, lower high, broke above this trend line. I expect this trend line with the 730 area to get retested before the next leg up towards the very important major resistance area of the 785. NVDA, very nice bull day, holding this trend line that helps us to identify the short-term uptrend from October lows. And if we look on NVIDIA, since October lows, NVIDIA is up 48%, and we expect NVIDIA to reach this trend line before some kind of a pullback towards this, and this trend line here or this trend line here will get broken, one of them. So keep your eyes on NVIDIA, very strong name lately. Microsoft, as we can see, trend lines are the true support and resistance for price action. And if you want to learn more about trend lines, check the link that will pop just about now on the right corner. Short video I made about the true support and resistance for price action. Check it out, let me know what you think. And we can see Microsoft getting rejected one time after another, especially throughout November from this trend line. And I expect once this trend line will get broken to the upside together with the 250 area, I expect a big move on Microsoft towards filling this gap here. But until price action is under this trend line, cautious on Microsoft. Apple is next. Apple trying to reach again to this trend line here. And as we can see, this trend line goes all the way back to August, then October, and now throughout November, price is getting rejected. Let's see if bulls can push price all the way above it and towards the 153 area. Tesla, as we said, midday live we had earlier today. We have this trend line here that helps us to identify the lower lows. And if we go further back, this trend line starts over here and here. And as you can see, trend lines, true support and resistance for price action to the penny all the way to this doji. Let's see if this doji can really help us identify a short-term bounce on Tesla towards this trend line here. So eyes on Tesla. Interesting next week. Bitcoin continuing to try bounce off the 15,600 area. Let's see, next test is a very important level, 16,800 level, managing to break up and above. Next one will be 17,600. MJ basically moving sideways, consolidation to the sideways. Let's see which trend line will break, the green trend line or the white one. One of them will get break, so be prepared for either side, never be biased. XLV finally managing to break up above and close above the 134 area. And if we look left, 134 area is a very important level on XLV. It was support, resistance all the way back to August of 2021, finally breaking up and above. And now the next level, we use Fibonacci to help us identify support and resistance to the future. Check the link that will pop just about now on how Fibonacci is the true support and resistance for future, for price action. It helps us to identify future price action movement. Check it out. 136 is next. Breaking up above, we will go and fill the gap over the 138. Black Friday on Fibonaccis-Traders.com. We have one-on-one live mentorship program with lifetime access for support until you can become your own indicator. Stop following others, make your own plan, trust your plan, and trade your own process. We have premium plan, we have many more plans to help you become a better trader, take the next leap to be your own indicator. So check the links in description and in the first comment. And until the next video, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe.